Action. Once again, we are back. This is the 456 podcast. I am your host, Kieran, aka Kaz, aka Mr. Jones, along with my partners and co-hosts.
Dad, what up, y'all?
JB, peace.
And we make up the four. Oh no, and my boy in the back.
Y'all always forget me. It's
No,
alright.
because you be moving around. Shout yourself out there.
Nah, I ain't shouting myself.
Jarvis in the back. Ace in the back, y'all. Everybody know. Ace in the back.
I ain't my brother saying, yo.
He is heated up salmon burger.
You gotta get that Dunkin' Donut joint out of here. This is Game of Thrones. You on that Game of Thrones.
And once again, we make up 456. Check out all the platforms we got going on. Go to the YouTube page. Sign up, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Go to SoundCloud. Excuse me. YouTube page, 456 Can't Beat That. SoundCloud page, 456 Podcast. Instagram page, 456 Boys, that's BOYZ, Boys with a Z. And if y'all need to hit us up, y'all can hit us up on the Gmail account. That's 456 Can't Beat That at gmail.com. 456 Can't Beat That at gmail.com. So once again, we are back. This is season 2. Episode 5, and we live. We want to give a thanks to everybody out there, all of our people in the group. We got over 1,000 members in the group now, so we want to clap that up. Woo! Even though we had over 1,000 before, and I think for some reason Facebook said, you know what, we snatched some of them from y'all, and we had to start back over from like 600 or something. So
we back here.
Now we back. We back over that. So we want to thank everybody for that, and we want this group to keep growing, so we can keep growing, and we can keep making things happen.
I want to shout out First Fridays. I don't know if y'all been there. Y'all went down there. First Fridays was kind of dope. We went down there last week.
Yes. Great time.
It was a dope setup. It was a nice event. Thanks, Weezy. We definitely trying to do it again.
Yeah, Big Mo. Good looking Big Mo.
That was fun. Good time. The kids was out there dancing all night long.
Yeah.
All night long.
A kid-friendly event.
It definitely was a kid-friendly event. So if you haven't been down there, I definitely tell you get you a folding chair, bring it out there. That's one thing I can definitely say that's going on in the town. That's pretty cool. And there ain't really no problems. I haven't seen none yet. So.
And the smokehouse was banging. That smoke we had smoked salmon, and the mac and cheese was good. I'm real specific about the mac and cheese. It was good.
Yeah, he got a passing grade.
Yeah, definitely. You got a passing grade with that. So that was definitely a success, and we will be back again.
Definitely.
So alright. Real quick before y'all jump on, I want to say congratulations to Ajay. She actually graduates from high school tomorrow. Tomorrow's graduation day. She moving on to Dell State. So
Dell State.
Yeah, she going.
Woo! I remember them days.
Sure, he's got a story in Dell State.
I got a couple.
I don't want to hear it.
Nah,
I don't want to hear it.
Nah, we got.
But
you don't want to hear it.
All the graduates, you know what I'm saying, that worked hard and persevered to get your diploma that's graduating tomorrow, anytime, it's coming up. I know it is. Congratulations to y'all and y'all parents.
All the graduates I've seen the past 2 weeks, even if y'all graduated from kindergarten. Congratulations, you going on from crayons to pencils.
You made a step ahead.
You get an eraser now. You can actually erase your mistakes now. It was permanent with that crayon.
You had to stay in the lines. But yeah, definitely shout out to all the graduates. You know what I mean? That's a good feat. Now you got to prepare for the next 5 years.
Yeah, Welcome to adulthood. Hey, that's not welcome.
Yeah.
I hope it's all you wanted it to be.
Yeah. You wish you took your time.
But let's jump into it.
Right now.
Jarvis, you nothing to say?
Nah, G-Eazy, I just want to shout G-Eazy and Mike out. You.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to give a shout out to the Justice family. I mean, everything gonna be good. It's progress, so everything gonna be fine. Much love, prayers go out to everybody. We all good.
All right.
So, what we gonna talk about?
Artificial intelligence. AI. Not Allen Iverson, not number 3. Artificial intelligence. Now, I know I've seen and read and heard a whole lot about artificial intelligence and how it's going to hit the scene faster than we think within like the next 5 years, and how it's going to actually start taking over a lot of jobs and positions and things that people do today. They won't need people to do them anymore because the artificial intelligence is going to be able to do it itself.
Well, you see a lot of that now.
Yeah,
I mean, like, it's a lot of that now. Like,
it's probably going to progress and
it's going to
even
be blown.
more. Like, you can't even go into a grocery store or Walmart without seeing AI. Like, you actually have those self-checkouts that's taking jobs from people. You know what I'm saying? And you basically just scanning something. But if you're talking about like things that's going to actually like make decisions.
Yo, they got that.
Yes. No, I know. Yes. I'm not saying
got
no.
That.
Yeah, I'm saying you're talking about things that are actually going to.
Did you actually see any of them? Because the lady was telling me about them. They got them at, I think, a Stop and Shop.
What?
It's like an actual.
It's a robot. It's a robot.
Yeah.
It cleans it clean up messes. It's like it keep the air, like it goes around. It's like a giant Roomba.
Yeah,
and they tell you where stuff at and all that.
The vacuums. They started out kind of. That was one of the
I
first
actually
things
saw one of them and wanted to get one a few years
vacuum.
ago.
But I'm always skeptical of that kind of stuff, man.
The vacuum cleaner thing. It's like.
That's not AI though.
That's not AI. It is
the older one. The older one.
No, it is though. It is AI because
to a point.
No, it is though. No, listen to what I'm saying. The reason why it is because it can walk to that wall and it tells itself to back up and go in another direction, and so because the wall is there. So it is calculating. And
but it doesn't keep learning. It's with that, because I was going to get one. So I did the research on it. And what
it does.
It send out a whole bunch of sensors.
But it does learn your house.
Yeah.
Like the first time. That's what I'm saying. So you said that's artificial. It's learning. The first time it vacuumed your house, it probably got a pattern and it take it for a long time to get it done. The second time, it figured out a better way to do it. By the third and fourth time, that thing probably efficient as hell. It already know where everything at, what to avoid. So it is learning. It can't update its own. Now that's the thing.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
That's the thing. Yeah, now that's the thing.
Artificial intelligence is, it could be an actual situation where it never had this situation before, and it could connect to another. It could connect to something else that already has the answers to it because it's in the cloud. You know what I mean?
To me. I still feel like that's not artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the ability for an animated object to make a decision on its own based on. This is my version.
I'm about to say Ace.
So it's based. My definition is an artificial being or thing or something, not even a being, able to make a calculated decision on its own based off of what's going on around it. You talking about going back to a satellite and reaching down? To me, that's still programming. So I think AI and programming is a little bit different. I'm talking about AI like that robot Sarah. I know exactly what you're talking about. There's a robot Sarah that.
Oh, I seen that.
If you can actually sit and have a conversation with this robot, like you can actually talk to it, and it's not just a bunch of pre-recorded.
Like programs.
He was right.
I was right. I was right. So
Mike Tyson said he talked to Siri, not me to cut y'all off.
That's what I was gonna say. That right there is artificial intelligence.
No, he said that's a real person.
Man, Tyson be high, man.
TC, you saying I'm wrong, but we just looked it up.
He said he meant the person.
Just the person.
Hey, can you read the definition of it? Because TC said I'm wrong.
It says the theory and development of computer systems able to perform tasks that normally requires human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision making and translation between languages.
Decision making.
That's the part.
That's the key right there.
Decision making.
Decision making.
That's the key.
The decision making part. That part right there is the part, because now, see, the thing is, when we make decisions, like, all right.
But ain't that decision if it knows not to hit the wall and come back?
Well, no, because that's a pre-programmed thing.
Calculated.
It's like if you see something, like if you see something in front of you, go another way, or if you bump into something going another way, that's a program. That's programming. But like, if you're gonna start having these things make decisions just based off of where does the ethics come in? Because there's a question I want to throw at y'all. Like, it's an ethics question, right?
Okay.
And I don't know how a robot would handle this question. You have a train barreling down the track, right? There's 4 workers on this track right here, right? There's a switch. The train, you can't stop the train. There's no way you can stop the train. There's 4 people there. There's a switch to make the train switch tracks, and you save them 4 people. But on this other track over here, it's 1 person.
Man, I heard that before.
Yeah, it's not. This ain't new. I didn't make this up. I'm not taking credit for this. I didn't make this up. What do you do?
Well,
what would you do as a human being? What would you do?
I mean, I'm gonna hit the horn and I'm gonna try to hit the brake.
Nah, that ain't what he said. That's not what he said.
You're not on the train. It's a lever here. It's a lever right here where you can pull this lever and the train gonna go. If you pull this lever, the train gonna go left and it's gonna kill 1 guy. But if you don't do nothing, the train gonna go straight and kill 4 people.
What would you do? Just answer the question. Just
I'm gonna pull the lever and go left, but hit the
to
horn.
1 person.
So you would kill
gonna
1
kill
person?
1 person?
Okay.
I ain't saying
No, just that. Come on, Cash. Come on, come on, man.
So this is the
Thank you, boy. Thank you.
So the reason I'm asking y'all this question is, all right. So I'm gonna give y'all a different scenario now.
Okay.
Now that 1 person over there on that track is Ace. You still pulling it?
No.
Come
Okay.
on.
Hold on.
I get where you going. I get where you going.
He take it down 4.
So I'm saying all of this because that's where ethics come in and the human.
That's the decision.
That's the decision part that I'm trying to show you. A robot is going to make a calculated decision on the number of lives that he saved and the number of people that could be touched. A person like you, you're going to care more about someone that you care about or you know.
Or it ain't not even if it was just 1 person that I don't know. I'm gonna take that 1 person out. It don't
but it changes when you know.
But
the
he's
person.
saying that as far as
making the decision.
you making the decision.
I'll give you a better one than that. So right now we was just pulling the lever, right? You only had to pull a lever, the other person died, right? So now you on a bridge. Same scenario. You on a bridge, right? You have this big giant guy who's like made of muscles and strong, and if you push him off the bridge and he land on top of the train, he'll stop the train.
Same scenario.
Same scenario. Train going left, train going right. 4 people, 1 person. But if you push this 1 person off the bridge, it'll save all 5 of them people. Now you have to.
Person? Or?
It's a person. It's just go with it.
Okay.
Just go with it. It's a person. It's a person that if you push this person down, he'll be able to stop the train before it kills anyone. It'll either have to make a decision to go either way. Would you push that person to save all 5 of them people?
And the person died. The person you're pushing died.
Yep. Would you do it?
I mean, it's the same thing.
So would you do it?
You never answered the first question.
Yeah, I said I would hit the lever, hit the.
Would you do
try
it?
to get it?
You said you're gonna kill the 1 person.
You would push the person off. So
to save 5 people, sacrifice 1 for 5.
Yeah. So the thing is, so you believe. So the reason I asked you that is because most people, it's easier if it's a lever that you have to pull.
Oh, then.
But you have to physically push a person. I don't know if I would be able to do that, and I don't think any of y'all would be able to.
Oh, I thought you said. I didn't say there was.
You have to push this person off the bridge.
Option from pushing and hitting.
You have to push this person. No, you have to push this person off the bridge in order for him to stop the train and save them 5 people. Now,
he got to go.
I don't think. I honestly don't think any of y'all will have the balls to push that person. I don't think you would.
Okay.
I don't think. No reason. Just because you like, if I push him, the rest of these people gonna live. I think your mind would go to, what if everybody?
But like
died?
you said too, it come down to who them people are.
It don't matter in that.
If it's 2 kids, 2 old ladies, and an old man, I'm pushing the bus of dude.
What if it's your grandma?
If I gotta push my grandma.
Push your grandma. Like that's the thing
that I would have to push.
Yeah,
that's what.
But that's
always gonna be that.
But that's
G-Eazy says is more judgment.
That's why the reason why I'm bringing all of that up. I did all of that to go back to AI is not going to have that type of thought, compassion, or feeling. It's going to see 4 people, 1 person save 4, kill 1, and they're going to kill the 1. They're not going to.
All right, now let me say something. You talking about AI at a certain stage. Now, as they continue to grow and grow and grow, they will start to develop some type of emotional feeling. No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
No, bro.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Your
never,
phone do it.
It never happened. Never happened.
Your phone does it.
It never happened.
Trust me. Your phone does it.
You can't grow a soul.
Bart, what you think?
I ain't say you can grow a soul.
A robot or something.
It never. It would never happen.
All right, so I'm gonna say this. No, this. So I'm gonna say this.
They hold things based off of.
All right, hold on.
But let me say this.
What do people think? We need to know what y'all think. Talk to me now. What y'all will? Ain't no comments on there. What talk to me?
G-Eazy said it's a more judgment.
But do y'all? That's the question I want to ask real quick. All right, we know about the artificial intelligence. Do you ever think they will be able to develop emotions and be able to be soft on certain stuff or react to certain ways?
Dawn just said something to Keyron said he right, which I don't agree with.
No, let me explain. So now let's say I got a robot. It's an AI robot. I'm with this robot every day. It live in my house. We talk to each other. We have conversations. We have interaction. We do stuff together. After a while, that robot is going to start looking at me like, "Oh, that's my man." We together all the time. So now, same scenario. You put that same scenario and you give that robot that same scenario. They ain't gonna choose me. They like, "Oh, that's my homie. I know this person because I can just scan them and get all this information, but we ain't got no dealings."
I disagree. I agree with what Tissa's saying. I think that a robot or AI or whatever you want to call it, I think it's gonna go with the probability of survival. I think that they're gonna.
That's old.
I think that.
I'm talking new shit, bro.
I don't think it. I don't think it.
Listen, I don't think you don't have. You listen. I don't think science.
And two. Like machines break, like they have short circuits, and they have
my whole thought behind that, like what you said. Oh, that's my man. This, and that. Just like people could hack into your computers and hack into damn near anything. It's somebody always hacking something. They hack everything. Somebody be able to hack that robot and say kill him.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That can't happen.
It's a machine.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
emotions require a soul, just like Tissa said. You can't have emotions without a soul, bro.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. And like I said, I think somebody would be able to hack that computer or that robot. They might be use that robot to kill you, and y'all could be boys, like you said. Oh no, that's my man.
No, I'm not saying that couldn't happen.
Somebody can hack
I'm not saying that can't happen.
But if he could develop enough emotion to say, "I ain't gonna kill him," that's my man. In the same side of the coin, somebody could hack him and say, "Kill him."
Yeah, but that's a different situation.
Hold up.
At the end of the day, it's
y'all talking about.
That's a totally different situation.
Hold up. Jeezy saying you got people going with robots in a relationship.
Now see, he took
hold
it somewhere.
And Dawn saying indeed. Come on, y'all. Even before these robots came out, they was weirdos anyway, so they don't even count. Those people don't count.
Sex robots.
Those people don't count. Like y'all could. Those people don't count. They're not normal. They was never normal. They're the same people. They're the same people. They're the same people that had blow up dolls as girlfriends.
Pretty
it's
much.
just that they move
now. They got this.
So y'all can't use them. Y'all can't use them. Let's talk about regular, everyday people. You're not going to be in a relationship with a robot. I'm not going to be in a relationship with a robot.
If you are though.
I'm not in a relationship with a robot.
You're in a relationship with that phone.
I use my phone. I
know you use
all right, so I don't get it though. Like I call. I make texts. I go on Facebook.
Man, you use that shit for what it's supposed to be used.
Yeah, it ain't my phone.
So you don't get no emotional nothing with your phone.
Emotional what?
Like
if I break
stuff,
it,
by watching stuff, by listening to stuff. It don't tap into your emotions at all.
Yeah, but that's not with the phone. My emotions.
is.
No.
It's
No,
not with the
no,
phone.
It's not with
That
the phone,
cash,
man.
you taking it
My-
somewhere else,
It's with
man.
the content.
You taking it somewhere
My
else,
emotional
man.
reaction is with the content that I'm watching.
It's not
Like,
with
it's
the
not-
phone.
If I react to something that I see on my phone, it's not the phone. Like, oh, phone. You saw that pussy again. You saw that pussy
You ain't
again.
tell me you love me today.
No, my shit is like, damn, that's fucked up. What happened?
Or
It
you
ain't-
happy,
Yeah,
sad, or
and honestly,
something.
it ain't even the phone. Like, if I had my tablet, like, I just want to see the shit. I don't care where it comes from. It didn't have to come from the phone.
But it did.
But that's because it's the closest thing to me in my hand. It's in my
The
pocket.
closest thing to you.
In my hand, the closest.
You believe in aliens, don't you, Cass?
What you mean? What's the alien?
Like the phone social type
I
shit.
believe in aliens.
Like
What's
aliens.
your definition of an
A
alien?
person from another planet.
You want me to
A
look
being,
that up?
Person
A being,
from
a
another
being.
planet?
Something living from another planet.
Anything can live.
Oh my gosh,
Oh, no,
come
man.
on,
Particles
Cass.
live.
I believe in it.
Energy.
Yes, I answer the question
Yeah,
for
but
me.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't consider it alien.
Why?
Alien
It's
is
not from
just-
this planet. That's the definition of alien. Is either you're not from the country or you're not from the planet. So that's what
Yeah.
that's what we using the
Yeah.
word for. We're not saying it
Well,
nothing
then,
more.
yeah. I do. Absolutely.
Did you ever see an alien?
No, people
You
believe in
might
God.
never
They
know.
see God.
You might never know.
You
You
believe-
might be.
wait,
You
wait,
might
wait,
be.
wait, wait.
Hey, you
I
might.
got a question.
You might see.
I
one
might
every
be an
morning.
alien.
You might see one every morning and say, "Hey, why you working doing your thing?"
But wait.
They don't even know it.
You believe in the aliens? Do you believe in God?
Huh?
You believe in aliens? Do you believe in God?
I ain't gonna get into that because that's gonna turn.
Yeah, that's
into
what.
something
That's
wild.
why I didn't even say
That's gonna
nothing.
turn to something totally different.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just like I said, people believe in
Nah, I
God.
get your
they
point
ain't
though.
never
I
seen
get
him.
your point. I get your point.
So
I get your
like,
point.
Hey, Joker don't see the wind. They believe in that.
You can feel that.
You can feel everything else too.
I ain't
Emotionally.
never felt the alien. That I ain't
You
never
don't think
felt.
you did.
I ain't never.
I ain't gonna get into the God thing though. I'm gonna leave that alone. That'll be
So,
another time.
Noah said, "Y'all not under." She said, "Y'all not understand. I can put you on something. AI is the last creation. Look at all the gadgets that put out the test towards human its logic." What up, Ree? That's different. I don't believe in God. I believe in nature. All right, so that's what Joe said. But
Yeah.
I still think that the AI, and that's why it's called artificial intelligence. It's
It's
intelligent.
artificial. It's not real.
Yeah, so it's not a
Artificial,
real
it's not
soul
real.
like you saying, but it can develop an artificial.
So you feel as though that and I'm gonna just say the exact replica, maybe not with the internal workings, but an exact replica of the human with the emotions and the
not the exact same thing,
but you're saying that
an
that could
artificial.
be, you're saying that could be created. You're
That's
saying
what he's saying, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think
What feelings?
and
Yeah.
I think
Absolutely.
that's
Nah.
what separates us, bro. That's the difference. That's the thing. Like you can
Well, that's not
replicate. You
what
can
separ-
replicate.
I don't think that's what separates.
I think that's what
What
separates. us.
separates us is we have melanin. We're
It's not-
melanin made beings.
But
A robot don't have melanin.
But white people aren't. They don't have melanin. And
They do. They have
too.
small
But they
small.
beings too. It ain't just melanin that makes you different from being a. So you
It
wait.
is.
The only thing that makes you different from being a robot is melanin.
No, I'm not saying that.
all right,
I'm just
so-
giving you one of the things that does.
The
One of the
soul.
major things.
Your soul. That conscious thing.
All
That
right,
thing.
so let me
That thing.
say,
not
let me
even-
ask you this question.
Let me say, wait.
What's the difference between your spirit and your soul?
There is none. And all of them to me are the same. Spirit, soul, conscience. They're all the same thing. You can give them any name you want. Any name you
The
want to give
spirit
them.
and the soul is the same.
You can give them any name you want. Yes, you can. My belief is that that thing in the back of your head that when you about to do something bad and they tell you not to, you know that little whisper, but you still like not listen to it. You know that feeling you get when you like, you
That's
know,
your conscience.
that shit right there. A robot ain't gonna have that. A robot not gonna have past experiences that it dealt with. All it's gonna be able to do is remember what happened. It's not gonna be
Not
able to.
a robot.
It's not.
There's a difference between a robot and
it has
AI.
to. What you said the thing was gonna be chilling with us, and that's my boy. So the only thing I can think that is a robot. right? A robot with artificial intelligence in it.
Y'all want to know the difference between spirit and soul?
Yeah.
Okay, it says soul. This is soul. Emotional or intellectual energy or intensity, especially as revealed in a work of art or artistic form. Now that's soul. Now it says for spirit. Hold on. Spirit. You heard what I said about the what's name, right?
Yes.
Spirit is a non-physical part of a person, which is the seat of emotions and character.
Just the thing, it all goes back to emotions.
But it ain't the same
Nah, it
thing.
ain't
I think it's the same.
Nah.
But they saying like soul is like more of the energy, like the energy.
But the spirit is like you said, that's your character. That's
So
what
you
makes you
can't
who you are.
you can't make another soul or being.
I don't think a
gotta-
robot can ever possess that ever.
No, it can't possess the original.
You can't make that.
The original thing. No,
You can't make that.
But it can have a artificial one.
No, you cannot.
That's
make
why
that,
it's called
bro.
artificial.
You can't make
It's
that.
as close as they can try and get
Can't
to.
make that.
So
man.
Jesus said AI is and will eliminate humans. Once they evolve, they will see we are the biggest threat, even to ourselves. GZ said Chinese billionaires are buying these real life sex dolls. But they sex dolls, bro. Never mind. It's a different. Like they made with a specific purpose.
Yeah.
They made with a specific purpose.
GC, you acting like you coming like you want one of them joints,
Yeah,
man.
GZ
You
hot.
get married, man. Let me see if your wife going to sign up for this, man.
And Tisa said it's a dude on YouTube that left AI job because he said it started programming itself based on info it thought for itself. I'm not saying that won't happen. I'm all for agreeing with you that they're gonna evolve. You know, the AI is gonna, but not a soul,
No, I ain't saying it's gonna have
not a soul or
I'm
emotion.
saying
not
that
even-
it's gonna have
Emotion.
the ability to say or to think, damn, if I punch that, he gonna be hurt. If I hurt him, that kind of hurts me because I don't want to see him hurt. That's what I'm saying.
I just watched the
I'm not saying they're gonna have an actual soul or a spirit. I'm just saying they will have the ability to think like,
but that's
I don't want to hurt you because that'll hurt me. I
that's
feel
all
bad hurting
calculated.
you.
That's all calculated through X's and O's. You gotta remember, a robot, an AI thing is still ones and zeros. That's all. It's really just ones and zeros. It
That's
is
a program.
Yeah,
A program is ones and zeros.
You have to start.
AI is not a program.
Yes, it is. You have to start.
No, it's
You
not.
cannot. You cannot start an AI being thing anything without an initial program. And the program in the code that you write for this AI thing, it has to state that it has the ability to learn. It's not that originally that started out as X's and O's. I mean ones and zeros. Now they make it.
era.
No. Even now, like even the fucking sex doll, whatever the most highest form of AI that's out right now, whatever it is, it's still at the root of its core ones and zeros.
Yeah, but it leaves that. It goes from the X's and O's and goes to something totally different.
But it's still X's and O's.
Nah, it started off at that, but that's why it's called artificial intelligence. It's
If you
never
can hack
stops going.
it, if you can hack it, it's still X's and O's, ones and zeros.
I ain't see nobody hacking no artificial.
You don't see no artificial intelligence running around crazy either. You don't see no AI. You don't see no AI.
I don't know.
Cash, you just want to be difficult, man.
I don't know.
Come on,
I don't
man.
know.
Come on,
It's a whole
man.
bunch of situations where I can look at it and be like, you know what?
That's an
looks
AI.
strange.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
You never know,
And
bro.
Tisa said a robot don't hurt. Never heard a robot say ouch. And Dawn said it's meant to mimic our intelligence. Yup, not our emotions. But look, we gonna get off this AI. Y'all done with this?
Thank you. Yes, let's go.
Let's move on. I'm done with
All
AI.
right. So we'll stay tuned. We'll be back to revisit this in about 5 years.
And if y'all can come up with anything worthwhile, post it on the page so we can, look into it.
We always looking to learn.
Yes,
Yes.
We ain't saying no. We just saying show me.
Keep in touch with it and see where it goes. Because I'm sure, just like now, robots and stuff can do certain stuff, so it's going to evolve. They're going to be able to do more and more, just like your car. Just like your car.
Cars can drive by themselves.
Yeah,
now.
Uber
I'ma
gonna
tell
be
the
the
story.
first
Look, I'm
one.
gonna tell the story real quick.
Self-driving
This shit
vehicles.
was crazy. I want this joker to get ran over. Excuse me, but I don't care. I want him to get hit by his car. Like that. So I'm at the store around the corner. The joker got a Tesla. So he talking to the dude about the Tesla. So I don't know what he did to the car, but he got out of the car and stood behind it while the car was backing up. So he's standing there. I gotta get y'all a visual display real quick. He's standing there, so the car backing up towards him. So he talking to the dude standing right there. He like, it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. So the car just backing up. He like, it better stop. It's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. Car got right here and just stopped.
Word.
Nobody was in it. I don't know what he did. I don't even know how he made it move without being inside of it. But it stopped.
That's easy.
No, them Teslas nasty though. They got a lot in them. Yeah.
They got
I just had to
drones
get y'all
that
that
do
story
that,
real
yo.
quick.
They got just real quick. Last thing, you know when you get into a plane, you know the pilot only controls the plane on the takeoff and the landing. Everything else, exactly. So how old is that?
Old as shit.
But
Exactly
that
my
don't
point.
mean
So
that's
this is
different though.
no, but what I'm
Cass.
saying, no, but what I'm
That don't
saying,
mean.
Cass.
Come on,
no, but
man.
what I'm
learning,
like, I'm not saying that's learning. I'm saying that's like 50, 60 years old,
Shit,
if not
more than that.
older. So what you think they playing with now, man? That's all I'm saying. And you ain't gonna see it, but when you do
but
see
it's
it,
somebody's
it's already
plane.
been
the plane not flying itself. Somebody told that plane.
Plan to go there, it's just following
Yeah,
the flight path. It ain't.
He ain't come up with this map on
It
his
was-
own.
I know
Know where
that.
to go. Like somebody
Program.
But no,
somebody
I
programmed
said-
it to do that.
Yeah, I said that to say that's part of what's in that car.
Oh yeah.
That's all
Yeah,
that is.
Tisa said in 5 years he gonna have an emotional ass robot. Who?
She talking about Cass, was he the only one believing it?
I ain't fucking with him.
What up, Block?
I ain't fucking with him. James Dockery. Oh shit.
What up, Block?
All right,
People-
we gonna move on to the next topic if that's okay with everybody. We done talking about AI.
Yeah.
We going. I want
Post
to
it
talk
on the page.
about the forced vaccinations. There's been a lot of talk about the forced vaccinations and
Me and that.
you know the kids developing getting sick from other kids that didn't get vaccinated. I just want to know what y'all think about forced vaccinations. Do y'all take vaccinations? The flu shot, like I know a lot of people get the flu shot when when the season change. I just want to get y'all input on that. Me personally, I'm against forced vaccinations, and they make you get these vaccinations even if it go against your religion. Like I know, like Muslims, they not allowed to do that kind of stuff. And some jobs, like they make you, like they force you to get these vaccinations. So I just want to know y'all opinion on that. And your kids, people don't want their kids getting vaccinations, and like I'm against it. I'm not with it. So yeah, what y'all think?
I'm not with it either. I ain't forcing to stick nothing in me. And I don't trust you. You gonna give me a vaccination for something that I ain't even got? No thanks. I'm good on that. I understand being proactive about stuff, but that ain't the route I'm taking.
I'm gonna ask you. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna just give my quick thought on this though. I don't know enough about vaccinations and stuff.
To be sticking it in you.
But I will say this. There have been some diseases that pretty much were wiped out or were gone.
Yeah, like
And
polio,
measles,
mumps.
but they coming back now because, and I don't know if it's because I don't like I said, I don't know enough. But all I know is when people was getting vaccinated, a lot less people has the measles. Whether whether they go hand in hand, whether one equals the other, one A equals B or B equals C, I don't know. But I just know there's been a lot of diseases that's coming back because people don't want to get vaccinated. And I don't know if the reason that the diseases were gone was because of the vaccination. So I don't know enough. Do I believe in the vaccination thing?
Forced vaccination.
Forced vaccination?
Would you-
No, I
yes,
won't
it's
say
forced.
forced vaccination. No, I don't think it should be forced. I think it should be a decision. If you want to
Yeah,
do
if
it,
you want
if
to
you
do
want
it.
to do it, I don't think it should be nothing wrong with you doing that.
I want to know what y'all think too. I need y'all feedback on this, and I want to know what y'all think.
What was you gonna ask me?
Oh, all right. Say you got a kid,
Uh-huh.
and they're in high school.
Okay.
They 3 months away from They 4 months away from graduation, and they send you a letter saying your kid has to get these shots
Or they won't
graduate, what you gonna do?
No.
Your kid won't graduate?
No, it's other options.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Hold on, what's
Yes,
the
it
other
is.
option?
You can get homeschooling. You get.
That's against the law in some states. You
It
can't.
ain't in this state.
What state?
New Jersey. The state of New
I
Jersey is
don't
not
look at
against
it.
the law to
I
get
ain't gonna
homeschooling.
lie. I ain't gonna lie.
And there's at least like 100 programs that set in place right now that don't follow that type of curriculum that you have to do for your kid. So no, I'm not doing that.
All right, 4 months away from graduation, I'm gonna talk to my kid and ask them what they want to do, because I don't think they're gonna want to start over. And I think
No, you wouldn't have to. You already have all your credits and all that stuff.
I don't think if you go to another, I don't now. We don't know because we just assuming that you're gonna be able to keep your credits. You just assuming that. I don't know that. If it was a situation where my kid had to start all over again, I would ask like, look, what do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't want you to have to start all over and you don't went through your senior year and you 4 months away from graduation. If you want to get it done, fine. If you say no, then we'll find another way for you to get your diploma. But I wouldn't say no. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't force them to do nothing either, though. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't.
Anybody say anything?
Schools do not allow kids to be around other kids if they're not vaccinated. Look at the groups affected. They are carriers. Dawn said, nope, I haven't had the flu shot in 8 years. I refuse, and I have been good.
Yeah, I never
Same here.
like the flu shot. I'll speak on that. I never got the flu shot, and I never had the flu. And most people I know that had the flu shot, well, I ain't gonna say most, but a good percentage of them, probably half and half, said it made them sick.
I will say this. I have taken the flu shot, and I will say this. Ever since I started taking the flu shot, I've never gotten the flu again, and I've had the flu, and that shit ain't nice. I don't know.
Did it make you sick?
No, I haven't
shot?
got sick from the flu shot not one time.
I had got it and it made me sick.
I haven't gotten sick.
Yeah, that's
from
why I
it one
said
time.
like half and half.
Yeah, I
I
haven't got
get it
sick one
again.
A
time.
lot of people that
And I
had it
take
said it made them sick.
I take it every year. I take it every year.
Because you gotta look at it like this. Ace's blood type, what his whole internal structure,
Yeah, his genetic makeup
and
is different.
Dad's
Yeah, it's
internal
different.
structure
Yeah, absolutely.
ain't the same.
Yeah.
So me giving him something and giving him the same thing, you gonna
May not
get a
work,
different
yeah.
effect.
May not work the same.
And the thing
You know
about
what
the
I
flu
mean?
shot that people need to realize though, like, so like the flu shot is not something that's gonna stop you from getting the flu. All it is putting, like, I know a lot of people won't take it because they like, you affected me. But the thing is, it's a small dosage so that your immune system can actually fight the flu virus. But the thing about the flu thing is, every year it's a different strain of the flu that's running around. So you may take a flu shot.
They give you
and-
something that might work and it might not
exactly,
work.
and that's the risk you take. Honestly, that is the thing.
That's why I don't think. Like I said, I never had the flu. Never
I
took
do.
the shot.
I do think it's good for people who have health issues and small kids and older people. I think older people should definitely get the flu shot. I won't say they should. I think they should, because when you pass a certain age, you're susceptible to a lot of stuff, especially if you're not in good health. And I think that the flu shot will help build up your immune system to come back. Just give you a little boost to help you when that shit attack you, to at least give you something to help.
Yeah,
Dawn took the words right out of my mouth. If you want your immune system to be strong, all you gotta do is eat the right stuff and drink the right shit, and your immune system will be at the level that it's supposed
I
to.
agree
That
with
God created, or whoever you believe in, created it to be.
I agree with you.
Period.
I agree with you, but I don't think I agree with you. But I think the majority of us ain't doing the right shit.
Well, yeah.
So
I mean,
it's like-
if you ain't,
so
and you
it's
want
like-
the easy way out, roll the
Which
dice
ain't
and shoot
always
'em.
easy. That
Yeah,
ain't
that's what I'm
always
saying.
the easy way
Shake the
out
dice and
because
roll them.
like
That's
Frank,
what
hey yo, Frank, you on here, yo.
the strain is
Frankie
different.
said, Jay.
Frank, you on here.
Because sometimes it might work,
What's up,
and
Frank?
sometimes it may not work.
And that's what I'm saying. It's
You can
like
take it.
it's a one size fits
It is.
all for
It is.
something
It
that I'm
is.
gonna shoot
It is.
into your
It
body.
tell millions of people. And
And ain't nobody
I was
DNA
thinking
the
about
same.
something like one time. This was a couple years ago. They was out on the corner of Calhoun and Passaic giving out free flu shots.
And this my thing.
I said, hold on. I said, if they out here giving these jokers something free, I don't want it.
Something right.
I don't want it.
When
If
you
y'all
know
out here
anybody
on
giving
the corner
anything
of Passaic
free?
and Spring Street, I mean Calhoun and for 6th Street, I don't want that shit.
Hell no.
No,
So what about the other? What about the?
I don't take it. I don't give a fuck. I
Not
don't
that.
care
Not
what they
that.
do.
No, I'm not talking about that. But what about the other stuff that you got to go through that your doctor say you got to do? Like you don't think none of that's real?
Like what? Like what?
Like that, the prostate exam.
That's
I did that.
different.
Yeah,
I think it's
Injecting
so.
nothing, nigga.
I'm asking a question. I'm not accusatory
I got
in my question.
Look, I'm still fucked up behind
Yeah,
that
to
shit.
me, that's preventive maintenance.
Oh, y'all got that done already?
Yeah,
Y'all old as hell.
I'm still fucked up behind
That's
that.
part of your physical, and to me, that's just like when you get in your car, you put your seatbelt on. Like that's to me, and I was
Yeah, that's
talking to
preventative
somebody.
maintenance.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody about that because he's like, I
Proactive.
ain't doing that. I said, well, when you get in your car, don't you put your seatbelt on? So when you go to your doctor, why not get that done?
Whoever said that's stupid?
Yeah, I said he was drinking. I said,
Yeah, he
I
dumb.
can't
you
get my
crazy.
food
I
out.
said, you bugging. You want that thing? You want
Hell,
that.
you know that shit must be strong because when son tried to eat that shit, the John, he spit it out, and he was like, "Yes,
Yes.
I said, "Son, did you really just spit that out?"
Big job.
He was like,
If you got son to spit it out,
Yeah.
that shit's strong.
I said, "Wow."
All right, what they saying though? We getting off the subject here.
Dawn said facts.
Frankie said he's not feeling that spray they use. That's that shit they put up your nose. They got
What spray?
they got a flu spray now.
A
We don't
spray?
we don't got to get an injection.
I don't want none of that.
I'm just telling y'all what it is.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him, but I ain't even know about
I'd rather
that.
fuck with the AI than that
They
shit.
Yeah,
just
I
shoot it up
ain't
your nose now.
I didn't even know they had that. That's some
They
new
shoot it
shit.
up, you know. Man, look, if you want to know what's going inside of your body, and it's a kid movie, I'm gonna tell you what to watch. I'm gonna tell you what to watch. It's so funny.
Oh, I know what you about to say.
If you watch Osmosis Jones,
I watched
I swear to God, that movie, it really,
dope as
it's
hell.
dope as, it really, they ain't saying nothing. Oh, they really tell you what's going on inside your body when you take a pill. If it's really that, if it's as accurate as they say, that shit was fucking
Trust
on
me, it's a
point.
movie, so they try to get as close as they can to actual factual to draw your attention.
So I guess we agree that it should be forced vaccinations if
Nah,
you
not
wanted
at
to
all.
take it, but if you don't, if you don't believe in that shit, you shouldn't be forced to do that.
Yeah, because I know people that like work at hospitals and they're around sick
They
people
have
so
to take
much.
it though.
They force them to take
They
it.
have to.
But you gotta think, like, there's a lot of Muslims that work at hospitals, like even the doctors.
Yeah, but
and I could pretty much guarantee they don't take that shit.
no, but I'm
And
just
they're
saying,
around the sickest. of
I'm
the
gonna just
sick.
say this. I'm gonna just say this. If you do work in the medical field and you around all them infected ass motherfuckers, now I think you should take the shit because you gonna be the carrier. Like I'm gonna just tell you the truth. Like you gonna be the carrier.
What if they don't believe that they
But
going
they
to
make,
develop?
they don't do that
or
job.
catch
They
it?
don't do that job. Don't do that job. That's a part of the like just because you listen, just because you have a belief structure in your faith, if your faith tells you not to do A, B, C, D, then don't take a job that requires you to do B.
Pretty
You understand what I'm saying? Like
I
if your faith says, hey, I can't do A, B, C, or D, and then this job that you go for requires you to do B, then don't take the job.
So you saying the government is more important than somebody God? Because the government or the
No.
state, it could be the
Not
state.
today.
No. I'm saying what I'm saying is
Prior to
hold
that.
on. What I'm saying is no. What I'm saying is this: it ain't that the government is more important. There's other jobs for you to get. Nobody telling you can't work. Nobody's telling you you can't work this job. You can have this job. Like you can't just because you have a religious belief or just because you have a religious belief doesn't give you the right to come into a job and say, I have this religious belief. Whatever your rule is, it does apply to me because I have this belief. I don't think that's fair. I think that if you have a religious belief and you want this job, then you have to make a choice to whether if your religious belief is strong enough for you to follow that or take this job. Because you can always get another
But
job.
what if this person went to school for 10 years to become a doctor, and when they became a doctor, this forced vaccination stuff wasn't really in effect. They wasn't
was it?
forcing people
Which
to
was
get
it?
it. And I studied medicine, and I know this shit don't really work. This just something y'all trying to push. But I studied medicine. I know this shit. I know this is a bunch of bullshit. Y'all
But see, I think
So-
right now you're not being fair in your ascertainment of the question because you making it all a one-sided thing.
No, I'm just asking.
And I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying
I'm just asking I'm just posing the question.
Because that's a
what
very
if I know-
one-sided
What if
question.
I know that this don't really work for everybody, but y'all trying to force it on me, and I know it don't work for everybody, but y'all trying to force me to do it.
But before you got this
get that
job,
loan
but
and get
before
your own practice.
you got to work in the private sector. If you got to work, and then you can't work. You cannot work in the public sector. You could be a doctor and have your own doctor's office and not follow the rules of what
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But if you gonna go in that hospital, and they probably don't even make them doctors get that shit.
all I'm saying is,
Work in hospitals, they probably don't make them do that.
All I'm
the
saying
nurses
is-
that work there full time do it.
Yeah.
all I'm saying is, if you decide to take a job, you should be able to meet the requirements of that job. Like,
Yeah, that's just like if you.
Period,
If I know
yo,
you're
like-
a drug test, then I
I gotta
can't
figure out a way to beat it or pass it.
Yeah.
Like it ain't, it's not fair to say, well, I'm Rastafari and then say I'm allowed to smoke weed, and then it's like, well, damn, I don't want to give you a job driving this 747. Like, I know you a Rastafari and that's a part of your religion to smoke weed, but I'm not gonna give you the keys to this airplane. Like, you should be able to say no. Like, you should.
I'm just saying the force part, like the forcing
Nah, I
people to
don't.
do
You
it.
can't. I don't believe you
That's
should
all.
be.
No, you shouldn't be able to force
It's
it.
an option of
anything.
whether you to do it or not, or whether work here or work there. I'm talking about like if you
You
a
shouldn't be
nurse,
forced.
and
No.
you work there and they force you to do it.
No, I don't agree with that.
So I will
don't
say
agree
this.
with forcing that all.
All right, so if your question is like, hey, you've been working here for 2 years, and we got this new policy where you have to be vaccinated with XYZ, or you can't work here. So either you're gonna take the vaccination, or we gotta let you go. That's the type of situation you're talking about.
Yeah.
To me, I think that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up, but
Yeah,
it's fucked up. But if it's fucked
Because
up,
like I said, like the doctors, they probably don't even force them to do it. I'm talking. I'm gonna speak like for the nurses and the people on a lower level.
it's fucked up. But if I own a company or whatever it is, and the government tells me, hey, you have to have all of your employees vaccinated, I have to tell all of my employees, yo, y'all gotta be vaccinated.
Because I know, like at my job,
I'm not gonna let
we
y'all-
gotta get a TB shot every year. Like we gotta
Yeah,
take
like,
TB
I'm not
tests
gonna-
every year. But that's not like the flu shot. I hope